Hello, good evening and welcome to Sktv's News. You're watching Primetime English News with HEMABATI. First headlines. Chief Minister Yumnam Khemchand disburses 91.67 crore rupees financial assistance to 2.4 lakh beneficiaries under 17 welfare schemes across Manipur. Bailey Bridge over Namban River connecting Sahampung block to Kamjong district headquarters reportedly bombed and destroyed. National Commission for Scheduled Tribes NCST requests state and donor to submit action taken report on proposed dedicated road corridor project. BJP-ruled states hold massive rallies against sponsored anarchy, manufactured chaos, target Congress over alleged political disruption. And MPCC stages massive protest against detention of Rahul Gandhi, urges government to take immediate steps to safeguard students' lives. Now let's take a look at the news in detail. Chief Minister Y. Khemchand distributed financial benefits worth 91.67 crore rupees to 2,40,758 beneficiaries across 17 welfare schemes while launching the integrated monthly pension processing system today. The financial benefits distribution cum integrated monthly pension processing system launching ceremony held at the City Convention Centre, Palace Compound, Imphal, was organized by the Social Welfare Department. The event was also attended by Deputy Chief Minister Lo Sidiko, Home Minister Govindas Kunthaujam, Arts and Culture Minister Kuraijam Lukain, several MLAs, Chief Secretary Dr. Punit Kumar Goyal and Social Welfare Department Commissioner Haubam Rosita. Addressing the gathering, Chief Minister Khemchand emphasized the severe hardships and suffering endured by all communities during the ongoing state crisis, which has now lasted for more than 3 years. Further expressing disappointment that the prolonged unrest has severely divided the state to the point where communities can no longer enter each other's areas, he appealed to all warring communities to stop blaming each other and strive for peaceful coexistence. Reflecting on the significance of the event, Khemchand explained that the financial benefits for the 17 welfare schemes had been pending for the past 2 years and released today following a crucial meeting with Prime Minister Narendra Modi. The Chief Minister also urged the citizens to build a strong work culture, expressing optimism that it could drive the state back towards progress and development.
प्रजासिंग अवाब मेलगनी है नुआई फौजी अदुना अफबा सगतपा लेबाक अमा ओइरपा हाइबसी सुमनगी शांति लेबा लेबा सुबना नोमकन लेबा अमा ओइबा ताबनी कांगलुप मसेनगी मरक्ता मुखतरगा अमना अमगी फतबा हायरगा अमना अमगी सिंगनाबा होरगा इगोई मणिपुर सि सगतपा यारोय अदुना मणिपुर लेमिनरीबा तोआ तोआ कांगलुप सिसि एकोइ पुन्ना मणिपुरी ने हैना वखन खनरगांदा एकोइ तुंग ओइबा
Suspected Kuki militants bombed and destroyed a Bailey Bridge over the Namban River at around 10:30 p.m. last night, cutting off the primary link between Sahampung block and Kamjong headquarters. According to a report by the Ukhrul Times, the bridge connects Fangi and Chatrik Kuno, serving as a critical lifeline for 10 constituent villages in Sahampung block. Reliable sources reported that the militants also set ablaze a telecom service vehicle heading towards Chatrik. Remnants of the explosives used in the blast were found scattered across a blue plastic tarpaulin at the scene. A team from the Kamjong police station has officially inspected the site and initiated a thorough investigation. No group has claimed responsibility for the attack so far. The National Commission for Scheduled Tribes (NCST) has initiated action on 2 representations submitted by social activist Pauminlan Haukip, concerning issues affecting scheduled tribe communities in Manipur. In a letter on July 21, the Commission forwarded his representation on the proposed dedicated humanitarian road corridor for the hill areas of Manipur to the Chief Secretary of Manipur and the Ministry of Development of Northeastern Region and donor. The letter directed them to take appropriate action and submit a report within 45 days. On the same day, the NCST also issued a formal notice to the Director General of Police, Manipur. It saw a detailed report within 30 days on allegations relating to the large-scale looting of state armories and discrepancies in weapon recovery that were claimed to have endangered scheduled tribe communities. The Commission stated that it is exercising its constitutional powers under Article 338A of the Constitution of India to inquire into the matter and may invoke its powers of a civil court if the required response is not submitted within the stipulated time. BJP members and workers took to the streets in Imphal today to protest against Rahul Gandhi's protests outside Narendra Modi's house in New Delhi yesterday. The rally was held under BJP leaders and workers, including Chief Minister Yumnam Khemchand and Hairok MLA Thokchom Radhesham, staged a sit-in in front of Thambal Shanglin at Nityapat Chutek under the banner Stop Sponsored Anarchy, Stop Manufacturing Chaos. Following the sit-in, BJP Manipur Pradesh office bearers and workers began marching towards Nityapat Chutek, shouting various slogans as they passed through Pauna Bazaar and BT Road. Upon reaching the gate of Congress Bhavan, they shouted slogans, accusing the Congress party of sponsoring anarchy and manufacturing chaos in the country. Congress workers shouted back at the rallies, creating a tense situation for a while, following which the BJP protesters returned to Thambal Sangli. Speaking on the sidelines, BJP Manipur Pradesh General Secretary K. Sarat strongly condemned Rahul Gandhi and Congress leaders for protesting outside the residence of Narendra Modi in New Delhi yesterday, calling it a shameful act. He also said that the general public must teach a befitting lesson to the Congress party for such alleged acts, adding that Rahul Gandhi's dream to become the Prime Minister of India will never be fulfilled.
हौजिक चथरिबा कांग्रेस जनता पार्टी की अमदी राहुल गांधी की केजरीवाल की लेरिबा मोगी पुनमक्सिगी तासिनबा गैंग अमा इंडिया की मनुंग अंक थोक्तब गैंग अमा सेमगलगा मोयने खल्ली इंडिया से नेपाल दौना बांग्लादेश दौना श्रीलंका दौना नमफु शासन तब याबगी हाइबगी सुबली पैशन या हाइबगी वाखलोन लोइना थांग खोंगांग से मसि कभी नहीं होगा मपन सिलसुम नमोय राहुल गांधी ने फने हम तो सुम नमोय ह्यूमन सिल तौरगा छात्र म्याम जे मान थमगा मोयने मतुंग इनरगा तौबा सिंग मलोन त छात्र से छात्र सिंगी पुंसिबु यामना लाइन खनबा छात्र सिंगी पुंसिबु यामना तेमसिंगबा अदुम मखलगी इरांग अमनी हाइदना एकोय बीजेपी ना स्ट्रांगली कंडेम तवे.
Protests erupted in Manipur today as Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee (MPCC) organized a major rally demanding immediate resignation of Union Education Minister Dharmendra Pradhan on moral grounds, following ongoing examination irregularities. Marching from the Congress Bhavan in Imphal to the Lok Bhavan, demonstrators voiced strong resentment over the recent detention of Congress leader Rahul Gandhi by Delhi police during a student-led agitation in the national capital. MPCC condemned the police crackdown and called for urgent safeguards to protect the future of the nation's youth. Following the rally, a high-level Congress delegation led by former Chief Minister and MPCC President Okrami Bobi met with Manipur Governor Ajay Kumar Bhalla at the Lok Bhavan to hand over a formal 4-point memorandum. The submission highlighted main demands, including swift resignation of Minister Dharmendra Pradhan, decisive parliamentary resolution, ensuring standardized examination procedures. The demand also included immediate withdrawal of all FIRs filed against student protesters in Delhi and concrete measures under a Safe Manipur Charter to restore normalcy and protect lives across the state.
Manipuri ma, Manipuri ma, Khata ki punsi, Rahul Gandhi Bhava, Dharmendra Pradhan, Down, down. Satragi ek nabo. Satragi ek nabo. Satragi ek nabo. Lok ki ek nabo. Lagak ki ek nabo. Miyam ki ek nabo. Miyam ki ek nabo.
Democracy satpalay pa amada ngarang chau khraba Lok Sabha gi opposition leader mabu si Rahul Gandhi ji da tawkiba manner moina detail tawga pung kaya thamkiba adusu Rahul ji gi demand si atai na tieba need ki question leak oibse masigi responsibility oiba daita lobham thokba union education minister se should be resign immediately on moral ground da karigino haibabu India da youth sing particularly chhatra sing students sing se moi ki future laitre any type of examination se clearly yamna clean noina tawbiba masi khaptal laire da masi su loina ba thingjel lakna business ki type ta chathare e shima haiba shape students haibadi India ki future kanba haibane ba si Rahul ji na haridi.
Representatives of All Manipur Nupimarup, a branch of the National Federation of Indian Women (NFIW), participated in a mass protest at New Delhi's Jantar Mantar to demand the resignation of Union Education Minister Dharmendra Pradhan. The delegation included NFIW Vice President and All Manipur Nupimarup Working President M. Shakhi, General Secretary S.H. Punimasi, CPI National Council Member Dr. P. Kugendro, and AIPSO National Council Member S. Somananda. During the protest, they shouted slogans such as implement women's reservation with a 33% quota in both the State Assembly and Parliament, restore peace and normalcy in Manipur, and resign Education Minister Dharmendra Pradhan must resign. All Manipur Muslim Students Organization AMSO has demanded justice for NEET UG aspirants. It has called for an independent investigation into the alleged irregularities in the examination and sought resignation of the Union Education Minister on moral grounds. In a statement, AMSO expressed grief over the reported suicides of NEET UG aspirants amid the controversy. It extended condolences to the bereaved families and expressed solidarity with affected students. The organization also condemned the alleged use of force against peaceful student protesters in New Delhi, including lathi charge, tear gas, and detentions. AMSO said students demanding justice should be heard and not face violence or intimidation. It urged the Government of India to ensure transparency, accountability, and reforms in the examination system to restore students' confidence and protect their democratic rights. A major milestone was achieved as the first loaded trial train carrying construction material with 24 bogies successfully reached Luangchum Awangkhul Tunnel number 18 on Jirbam Imphal Broad Gauge railway line in None district. The historic moment was witnessed by members of Longchom Traders and Labour Union, including President Chugapo Gonmai and General Secretary Nyam Thailung Kamson, along with other members. The union expressed its happiness and appreciation for the initiative undertaken by NF Railway, stating that the development would greatly contribute to the progress and betterment of the area and the state. The union also lauded the dedicated efforts of former engineer Kishore Kalita and his colleagues for their commitment and hard work in making this achievement possible. The union expressed hope for more prosperous days ahead and ensured continued cooperation and support for the smooth functioning of railway services in the state. An emergency General Council meeting of the Joint Administrative Council JAC of AMTUC and MGO has resolved to intensify its ongoing ceasework strike. Following the meeting at the JSC office in Babupara, which was attended by representatives from various government departments, JSC President Rajkumar Basumani officially announced the decision to the media. He stated that government employees are ready to escalate their agitation if the state government fails to promptly implement their 10-point charter of demands. Basumani further noted that while the agitation does not currently cover essential services, employees in those sectors will start wearing black badges tomorrow in a show of support. He highlighted the JSE's core demands, which include extending the retirement age for state government employees from 60 to 62, raising DADR to match central government rates, and filling 50,000 vacant posts across various departments.
Hujik Powder salary and pension Pibada Punna Apunba expenditure Silupa crore Satruk Taruk Dasmik Taruk pension amadi salary pibada madugi marak to da expenditure si wangi matik central government ki return na ka doi ni ado ai khoi gi jadi kamai na to bono khong de expenditure si sung chalandre aduga sanction post lising yang khai leina madu menjan bagi mohta contract system da employee lowri contract employee se low yai ai khoi support to wi karam bada support to ga 100% center na puthokpa natraga 90% center na puthoga 10% na state na puthokpa adugi component oiba adugumba central sponsor scheme oiba taragadi adugi contract to ai khoi athing ba leite tawdu hujik manipur sarkar na contract lowri ba singse masi kadai dei paisa no ba som da 287 crore ma mangaga leire 50000 keno si mention da badagi adu agadi adugi paisa tu na kadai da satkhre aduga hujik leiriba contract system da piriba paisa sina kadai dei la pirino adudi manipur si phum tak mang ta han ga dori bra haiba question nama JSO M2MGO na thamjaninge.
United Naga Council UNC has submitted a fresh memorandum to Union Home Minister Amit Shah seeking review of the security situation in Manipur's hill districts. The council alleged repeated violations of the suspension of operations Sioux framework by Kuki militant groups. It claimed that incidents of arson, ambushes, abductions and armed attacks have continued in Ukhrul, Senapati, Kangpokpi and Tamenglong districts. The UNC also raised concerns over alleged cross-border activities along the Indo-Myanmar border and sought an independent review of security arrangements in the Kamjong sector. The memorandum urged the centre to ensure stricter enforcement of Sioux ground rules and investigate alleged violations. The UNC called for prosecution of those accused of involvement in violence and sought action under the Unlawful Activities Prevention Act against groups it named. It also requested greater engagement with Naga customary institutions for a security and reconciliation framework in the hill districts. Western Command of the Naga Village Guard has strongly condemned the recent arson and killings involving its members in Bitiang, Lafo village, Noni district. In a statement issued, the group accused ZUFJ of carrying out the attacks and described the incident as a serious assault on the community. It called on the Zimi, Liangmai, Rongmei and Inpui communities to remain united and vigilant. The statement also warned against providing support to rival armed groups and urged state authorities to ensure the safety of affected villages and take action against those responsible. The Naga Village Guard reiterated its commitment to protecting its communities. Now, before we move on, it's time for a short commercial break. We'll be right back. Stay tuned.
Ayek apan ana ayek chamam na balaitaba nungayay faba punsi amagidamak Mahaguru Spirituality, Astro-Numerologist, Reiki Grandmaster, Lamafera Grandmaster, Tarot Card Reader, Acharya Lilu Haudizamga consult the winning basingna ngasidagi hauraga July 13 fauba offline consultation amadi August amadagi hauraga online consultation gi registration tobiba yagani hen akupamarol gidamak contact number 9667619776 Natraga office address Infinite Intuitions Energy Institute Private Limited Kakwa office opposite Kakwa Police Station da Tanabiyo.
Baikotana piri maruchik patin sing daging athok patanatana atopa kanaba sing khudamuina pambi singbu marahena sathanba amasung phau pambi singbu masahena pokhandona phauthok asuki matik lehali matam sangna tin tahande hanjan hidak sajana bagi mathau tahande buyers ke baikota lau balomi singda thajabagaloinana hena saukhat halle amasung lomi singda akiba amata lehande Buyer Council Activism Pauthaba Singkhaki Ngathong Nabasemani. Amasung Hidagasina, Napi Makal Kudimak Mangan Bangame. Sumnatangi Pohun Krabanatraga Link Krabamatung Numini Pani Dagina, Tarani Toyfogi Manunda Season of Bigadabane. Quite Satiba Napi Makal Kudimakpusu Mangan Bangame. Maramasina Kuleng Nepiki Sading Hantali, Loinana Adongi Sentok Hengat Halle. Lomi Singi the Muktadi, Buyers Council Activna, Quite Faraba Pambaidi.
SKTV na local operator singidamak nungairaba pau puduna lakshari high speed internet IPTV OTT yauna atai khudong saba kya piripa SKTV gi saruk ama oibiu franchise ki kuthangda mapangal kalaba connection facility leijare local cable operator ama oiduna niyamda news amasung entertainment program sing yohanbiu SKTV gi technology amasung magul leiraba service asida adumsi yawiu akupa marol gi damak mobile number 7005259437 natraga 8974209157 da call tawbiratuna khangbiba yagani.
Welcome back. You're watching SKTV Primetime English News. More news and updates. Kuke Film Development Association Kufida has expressed profound grief over the passing of Nejahad Haukip, 42, a resident of Haijol Village, IT Road, Kangpopi district, who died at around 10 p.m. on July 21 after a prolonged illness. Nejahad Haukip was the mother of Lingpichong Haukip, one of Kufida's esteemed Kuke film actresses. In its condolence message issued, Kufida conveyed its heartfelt sympathies to the bereaved family and affirmed its solidarity with Lingpichong Haukip during this difficult time. The association also prayed that Almighty God would grant comfort and strength to the family and that the departed soul may rest in eternal peace. Security forces arrested a cadre of the proscribed group RPF-PLA from a location in Bakhal in Assam's Kashar district. According to the Manipur police, the arrested person has been identified as Samurai Latpam Sanjit Sharma, originally from Kalinagar in Jirbam district, but presently residing at Hengang in Imphal East district. He is said to have been involved in extortion and recruitment of the outfit's new cadres. The proscribed outfit Kanglaipa Communist Party PWG MC Unification has strongly rejected the homecoming ceremony conducted yesterday at Manipuri garrison in Imphal. In a press release issued by PRO Chinkhinganba, the outfit termed the event a fake drama orchestrated by the Assam Rifles and Defence Wing. The group stated that no cadres or leaders under Chairman Lamyan Bakhuman and Vice Chairman Poirei Maitei participated in the surrender. It further affirmed that all its personnel and weapons remain fully intact across various units. The insurgent group alleged that Central Security Forces routinely stage fake surrenders to malign revolutionary movements. It claimed these staged events are used to create a false sense of normalcy regarding the state's ongoing conflict. Citing past instances of coerced surrenders involving civilians, the outfit urged the public to remain vigilant against deceptive propaganda. It maintained that the Manipur government is facilitating these false narratives to misguide the international community. A massive human chain protest was staged today at Ningthau-Kongkai Tail under the aegis of AMUKO and 4 main local organizations. Protesters demanded truth and justice behind the killing of 6 Nagas and strongly condemned the arson incident at Kanto Sabul. Demonstrators held placards calling for unity, immediate end to the ongoing crisis, and protection of Manipur's territorial integrity. They also chanted slogans demanding a halt to state-sponsored violence and proxy warfare. Speaking at the rally, Secretary of Imphal Bishnupur District, R.K. Sachi, criticized the central government's prolonged inaction since the conflict began on May 3, 2023. She urged swift legal action against those responsible for the violence and questioned the perceived bias of central forces. Furthermore, she asked the administration whether the rule of law in Manipur applies strictly to Meitei and Naga communities while exempting others.
ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯑꯊꯨꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯖꯁꯇꯤꯁ ꯄꯥꯝꯃꯤ ꯑꯥꯏꯟ ꯂꯣꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯅꯥꯒꯥ ꯃꯩꯇꯩ ꯈꯛꯇꯗ ꯑꯥꯏꯟ ꯂꯣ ꯂꯩꯕ꯭ꯔꯥ ꯀꯨꯀꯤꯗꯗꯤ ꯑꯥꯏꯟ ꯂꯣ ꯑꯃꯠꯇ ꯂꯩꯇꯕ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯋꯥꯍꯪ ꯑꯁꯤꯃꯁꯨ ꯑꯩ ꯍꯪꯖꯅꯤꯡꯉꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯃꯩꯇꯩꯗꯇ ꯑꯇꯝꯅꯅ ꯅꯥꯒꯥꯗꯇ ꯑꯇꯝꯅꯅ ꯑꯣꯠꯄꯒꯤ ꯊꯧꯑꯣꯡ ꯑꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯁꯨꯡꯄꯥꯝ ꯄꯥꯝꯗꯦ ꯌꯥꯔꯤꯕ ꯃꯈꯩ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯑꯊꯨꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯇꯧꯔꯤꯕ ꯏꯔꯥꯡ ꯑꯁꯦ ꯈꯨꯗꯛꯇ ꯂꯣꯏꯁꯤꯟꯕꯤꯌꯨ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯨꯅ ꯄꯥꯜꯂꯤꯕ ꯂꯩꯉꯥꯛ ꯑꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯃꯐꯝꯗ ꯊꯝꯖꯔꯤ.
A special outreach program SOP focusing on Viksit Bharat at 2047 with Highlights on Nasha Mukt Bharat was jointly organized today at the multipurpose hall of JNV Kumbong in Imphal West. The event was hosted by the Central Bureau of Communication, CBC, Ministry of Information and Broadcasting Regional Office Imphal, alongside PM Shri School, JNV Kumbong. JNV Kumbong Principal Alor Golmai, Vice Principal Soram Anil and PIB and CBC Additional Director Dr. Engam Pame attended the event. They were joined by CBC Field Executive Officer H. Deepak Kumar and Head of Department of Southeast Asia Studies, Professor Dr. Chinglin Maisnam. The program included vibrant cultural dance and music performances to raise awareness about the Union government's developmental initiatives. A quiz competition centered on Viksit Bharat campaign was also held, with winners receiving certificates and mementos. Speaking at the occasion, Additional Director Dr. Engam Pame urged students, youth and citizens to actively take responsibility as the future pillars of the nation to help transform India into a developed country by 2047.
If you want to build the vision of Viksit Bharat at the rate of 2047, to make our country developed nation by 2047, when we will be celebrating 100 years of independence, we all need to give our best efforts. You have to work hard. You have to give your best whatever is possible. And you are something special.
Under the supervision of Bishnupur DC, Puja Ilangbam, Bishnupur District Administration provided urgent aid to flood-affected residents. Working alongside Indian Red Cross Society, IRCS Bishnupur District Branch and local club members, officials distributed essential relief items door-to-door to around 200 households across Nambol Kongkham Mamang, Kongkham Mayai and Kongkham Makha. The relief drive was initiated after a 30-foot bridge in the Nambol River embankment at Salanfam inundated several homes and caused severe distress to local families. Nambol SDO BDO and IRCS Chairman Tongram Shyamkumar, SDC Toidingjam Sambunat and Bishnupur Municipal Council Chairperson Laishram Maniyaima attended the relief drive. They were joined by IRCS Secretary Dr. Huidrom Romain, Treasurer Marangtem Ibohanbe, Program Coordinators Soibam Rakesh Kumar and Longjam Ronaldo, District Administration staff and local youth club volunteers. Helping Hands Zalianrongpui chapter, in association with Brotherhood Nongpok Sanjainbam today, organized a voluntary blood donation camp at RIMS Blood Center, Imphal. Launched in response to the ongoing situation in Manipur, this initiative establishes a dependable network of voluntary blood donors from the Zalianrongpui community living, studying and working in the Imphal Valley. It supports Hill District patients referred to Imphal for specialized care, ensuring timely assistance during emergencies when family members and donors face travel difficulties. 56 out of 87 pre-registered donors successfully donated blood during the camp. A one-day free eye screening and awareness camp was organized at Ningthokong Ward number 13 by Salai Taret Yokhatpalup STYL in collaboration with Reva Eye Foundation. Around 100 residents, including displaced persons living in local relief camps, received free eye checkups from a team of 4 specialists using advanced diagnostic equipment. Senior citizens aged 60 and above were provided with free spectacles and medications, while other patients received a 50% discount on treatments and supplies. Speaking at the event, STYL Secretary Haistam Nungshibabu emphasized the organization's commitment to supporting underprivileged communities and promoting community welfare. Optometrist Sarika Kangjum also expressed satisfaction at offering essential eye care services to those in need and pledged continued support for future health initiatives. Film Forum Manipur FFM paid rich floral tributes to renowned Manipuri filmmaker OK Namakcham during a solemn ceremony at its Lumfield supermarket office. Prominent directors, artists and important figures of the state's film fraternity gathered to honor his legacy and express deep condolences over his demise. Speaking at the event, FFM Chairman in Charge Sujit Kantra Ningthokongjam, Sujit Bibi, highlighted the late veteran's immense contributions to the industry. He noted that beyond serving as FFM's vice chairman for over 2 decades, Okinamakcham was a multifaceted, dynamic personality who excelled as an actor, director, producer, and music director. B.B. Surjit concluded that his passing leaves an irreplaceable void in Manipur's cinema world.
हिंगलिंगी मतमदा मसासे एक्टर दगी होरगा फिल्म की डायरेक्टर अमदी म्यूजिक डायरेक्टर सकलोन याम यामबनी मांगना लेगिदबसे एकोई लेबा कोइबा याम अतौ मांगजबा मणिपुर योइन हाइतारे याम मांगजबा अदुगुंबा अमले हाइजगे अदुगा यामसे लेगिदबसे एकोइसे याम मफमदा एकोई फिल्म की थौमिसिंगना लई मनाम तंकत्ता चुंगनी खलगा फिल्म द चेन चुंगिबा कोई चिलौ मयामना नसीसे कोई याम की फोटो सिदा लई मनाम तंकत्नबि थवरामबिने कोई लांगजरिबसे
Television and Cine Foundation TCF celebrated its 20th Foundation Day at Waring Chingra Nongdam in Imphal East District. The event, attended by prominent personalities from the art, culture and media sectors, highlighted TCF's 2-decade journey in advancing the Manipuri film industry. TCF has actively nurtured Manipuri cinema by earnestly striving towards producing high-quality films and offering financial assistance to members facing medical hardships. The gathering also paid tribute to the recent demise of filmmaker Okinamakcham and former Film Forum Manipur chairman K.H. Kuleshwar. The 33rd Foundation Day of Imphal Finance Cooperative Thrift and Credit Society Limited was celebrated today at its head office located at Tuglaubung. Speaking on the occasion, Managing Director of the financial institution, W. Guneshwar, recalled that the society was established in the year 1993. He highlighted that through the dedication of its employees and continuous support of the public, the institution has successfully reached its 33-year milestone today. Reflecting on the challenges faced over the decades, Guneshwar noted that while numerous financial institutions emerged in the region about 20 years ago, most of them eventually collapsed. He further pointed out that Imphal Finance also faced severe hardships due to COVID-19 pandemic and the unrest that erupted on May 3, 2023. However, owing to the competence, resilience and efficiency of the staff, the society managed to overcome these hurdles and maintain its present steady standing. Elaborating on the services provided, the Managing Director mentioned that the institution continues to extend various financial facilities to the public, including vehicle loans, electronic appliance loans, gold mortgages, pensioner loans, service loans and business loans. As part of the anniversary program, awards were presented to outstanding staff members from Thawbal branch, Bishnupur branch, MG Avenue branch, Tuglaubung branch and Pauna Bazar branch to encourage and recognize their sincere performance.
Finance na hingjara ise mayam ngi support na su adigi leiri staff ki meeting thawa yauna sincerity and thabak tawgi bagi su ekoi hingbang ngam jabani loina na ekoi gi manipur da leiriba miyam sing su akoina tawisi yamna proud oina akoina hele haiba na chade tawdu ekoina tawri su transparency laina amaga yamna cooperation pinaraga thabak thoram chi pangthok di any thabak tawda mai pakne haiba ku thamja.
Now moving on in the weather report. India Meteorological Department IMD Meteorological Center Imphal has forecast scattered to fairly widespread rain and thunder showers across Manipur from July 22 to 28 with thunderstorms and lightning likely at isolated places in all districts. The districts of Tamenglong, Senapati, Kangpukpe, Imphal West, Imphal East, Ukhrul, Kamjong, Jiribam, Noni, Bishnupur, Thawbal, Kakching, Tignopal, Chandil, Churachandpur and Farzol are expected to witness rain and thunderstorm activity during the period. The IMD has warned of thunderstorms with lightning and isolated heavy rainfall in districts including Tamenglong, Senapati, Ukhrul, Kamjong, Jiribam, Noni, Tignopal, Chandil, Churachandpur and Farzol on different days between July 22 and 26. On the other hand, according to ICAR Regional Center Imphal, Manipur recorded a maximum temperature of 29.5 degrees Celsius, while the minimum temperature was recorded at 22 degrees Celsius. The maximum relative humidity was measured to be 100% in the morning and 82% in the evening. Manipur received 11.51 millimeter of rainfall in the past 24 hours. Now, before we wrap up for today, let's take a quick look at the headlines once again. Chief Minister Yumnam Kim Tran disburses 91.67 crore rupees financial assistance to 2.4 lakh beneficiaries under 17 welfare schemes across Manipur. Belly Bridge over Namban River connecting Shahampung block to Kamjong district headquarters reportedly bombed and destroyed. National Commission for Scheduled Tribes NCST requests state and donor to submit action taken report on proposed dedicated road corridor project. BJP ruled states hold massive rallies against sponsored anarchy, manufactured chaos, target Congress over alleged political disruption. And MPCC stages massive protest against detention of Rahul Gandhi, urges government to take immediate steps to safeguard students' lives. Now that's all we have for today's Primetime English News. Thank you for watching SKTV. Keep watching for more news and updates. Have a good night.